Good evening and welcome to our Testimonial Tuesday for Tuesday, October 4th, 2016. My name is Vicki Drobnes and I'm a Ruby Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And so I wanted to do this Zoom tonight and talk with you about how to start your perfect Plexus day. And in addition to that, I wanted to share the news that we got late last night from Plexus about this incredible incentive that they're doing. So I'm going to talk about that. So first, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can, I can share the information. I like using PowerPoint. That way we help those who are visual as well as it keeps me on track. So double way of making this go smoother. So Testimony Tuesday. This presentation is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. Any statements made have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Plexus products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Plexus makes no guarantees on income. As such, representations may be misleading. Your success depends on your effort, commitment, skill, and leadership abilities and how effectively you exercise those qualities. Please see the Plexus Annual Income Disclosure Statement for more details. So as I always start our Zooms on our Testimonial Tuesdays is for you to be thinking about who do you know. After you watch this, who do you know that you need to share this video with? And who do you know who could use the Plexus products, the Plexus business, and especially this month, who do you know that could use double bonuses? So let's go ahead and let me share a little bit about Plexus. So if you've happened to stumble across this video and you're wondering what the heck is Plexus? So let me tell you. So Plexus is an incredible body balancer. Plexus is a line of 16 health and wellness products that focus on the three big aspects of health, and those are blood sugar balance, inflammation, and gut health. And whenever you get those three in balance, again, we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent, but it's amazing what your body can do whenever those three are balanced. Plexus has life-changing products. These things have made a tremendous difference in my life and most everybody else that I've ever known, my team, my customers, other people all over that have been able to get healthier and feel better with Plexus. So I know that you really can't see that, all the different products. So if you come across this video and you're not working with an ambassador, I'll have my contact information below. But if you are working with an ambassador and they ask you to tune into this video, go back to that person because they have your best interests at heart and they want to help you get to be your best, both health and financial wise. So a little bit about my fave Plexus products. My absolute fave is the Triplex, which is the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse. And I think everybody needs to be on these three products because the Slim is what helps the blood sugar stay balanced. The ProBio 5 helps with the gut health, and the BioCleanse also with the gut health. And also the Slim has ingredients that can also help to reduce inflammation. So these three can address a myriad of conditions that you may be dealing with and help you to be at your best health. The next product that I absolutely love is our X Factor multivitamin. And this is a multivitamin with a patented form of aloe that boosts nutrient absorption. And it's not a matter of just taking a multivitamin. It's actually about absorbing it, because if you're not absorbing it, you're just taking this thing that's just going to pass through your system and it's not going to do you any good. So you definitely want to make sure that you are absorbing the nutrients that you're getting. And a lot of people will talk about how their nails improve, their hair improves, and that's all a sign that your nutrients are getting where they need to be. Mega X, again, your body does not produce omega-3s or omega fatty acids, so your body needs to supplement those from your diet. And you can do that with nuts and seeds. You can do it with fish. But the thing is, it's not always in the proper balance. And this has omegas 3, 6, 9, 5, and 7. Before Plexus came out with this, I didn't even know about omegas 5 and 7. So learn something new about that. And those are amazing for helping your body to produce the essential fatty acids that you need. That's the reason why they're called essential fatty acids. Your body does need some fat. It doesn't need a lot, but it does need some. So this is a great product, and most doctors would recommend that you be on a good multivitamin, a good probiotic, and a good omega product. And this is totally plant-based, so that if, number one, if you're a vegetarian like I am, then you want to be having something that is plant-based. But the other thing is that you know that it's not been coming from farmed fish, or it's not coming from fish that may have swam in waters that are polluted. So you know about how your it's just a healthier way to get your omegas in. And besides, who likes to burp up fish? It's not pleasant. The next two products that I love are our Block and our Edge. And the Block was brought out about a year ago, and I love that because if you eat something like today, I had pizza for lunch. It was supplied by our Chamber Ambassadors group. We went through for our handshake week. We stuffed 450 goodie bags at lunch. So they were very nice to get us our wonderful Xander's pizza. Yes, throwing in a little plug there. They do a brick oven pizza, and so it was really great. But again, it's processed carbs, and if I'm going to eat any processed carbs, I'm going to take the Block because that helps me to not absorb so many of those. Good fresh carbs are wonderful, fruits and vegetables and healthy whole grains. But the processed stuff, not so good for your body. And then the Edge, the thing I love about the Edge, I was not wild about this whenever I first heard about it, because I thought, we're not going to go down the energy supplement route. Please, Plexus, why are we doing this? But I have found so many wonderful things about this. I'm super sensitive to caffeine, never have a problem with this. I'm not jittery. And it's 3 simple ingredients. So if you're into drinking the Monster drinks or other energy supplements, this is number one going to be a better cost expense for you, or not cost expense, better cost effectiveness for you. It's going to be less expensive than an energy supplement or an energy drink. And then it has just improved focus, and it's an amazing product. So I love, love, love my Edge. Talking about the business side, just briefly, excuse me, I mentioned the Plexus Annual Ambassador Income Statement, and this is what this lovely sheet of paper is. Plexus had an independent third accounting firm, independent third person, go through this and determine what the average what ambassadors were making on average at each of the ranks. So as you can see, whatever you're, like say a silver ambassador, you're adding about maybe another $400 a month to your income. And who couldn't use an extra $400? I mean, that's pretty cool. That wouldn't help most families to be able to take some pressure off. And then as you go on up, the income just increases until when you get up to the jewel levels, you're making some serious life-changing money. And again, this is an average. It all depends on your leadership skills and how effectively you utilize those, just like I said in our disclosure. But again, the possibilities are wonderful. Plexus has no comparison either with our products or with our business. And in October, wow, you get to rank up and score. So I am super excited about this. This is something that Plexus released last night, and it's amazing. So normally whenever you rank up in Plexus, you get a one-time bonus. So during the month of October, whenever you rank up during October to these various ranks, Plexus is doubling the bonus. They're doubling the bonus. So if you rank up as a silver, then it's normally a $100 bonus. They add to another $100 to that. So that's a $200 bonus. Who couldn't use an extra $200 coming up before Thanksgiving and Christmas? But if you go up to gold and senior gold, you can see it goes up. And even when in the jewel levels, they have a monthly bonus pool, and they're doubling that too. It's so cool that they're doing this. So this is a great way. If you've thought about getting started with Plexus, now is the time, because you could earn double bonuses. And so if somebody could start today and earn, could go all the way up to Fast Start Gold, Senior Gold, Ruby, you could do this. You can totally do this, and we'd be happy to help you find that way. So going into our topic tonight, how to start your Plexus day. So besides starting my Plexus day with my Slim, what I'm going to be sharing information from is from the Miracle Morning. And this, the particular book that I read is The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers, and it's by Hal Elrod and Pat Petrini. And Hal Elrod is the author who writes these Miracle Morning books. And there's a Miracle Morning for salesmen. There's a Miracle Morning for writers. There's just a general Miracle Morning. And the thing that I like about these is it's all about the not so obvious secret guaranteed to transform your life before 8 a.m. It's all about your morning ritual. And Pat Petrini is a network marketing writer. And so he puts his part in there about sharing how other network marketing people will have their days starting out. So he goes through, and it's a great book. It's probably one of the biggest life-changing books that I've read. And I love the way that he goes through and talks about this. I think the newest one that he's written is about the Miracle Morning for families. And so this is a really great thing for families to be able to find and start teaching their kids from a young age about how to start their days off on a positive note. So we're going to talk about how to win the day. So his philosophy is, if you win the morning, you win the day. So we're going to talk about all these, and he calls these savers. So I'm going to go ahead and go into each individual one of these. The first one for S is silence. And this is your time for prayer or meditation, whatever you prefer to do. But this is that time when you get quiet and you get reflective and you think about what it is that you are, if you're a praying person, then that's what you're doing. If you're meditating, you're quietening your mind. And that just... Studies show, just do any research on prayer or meditation and just Google it, and you will see so many studies that have shown how much it affects, calming your system, calming your parasympathetic nervous system, and just starting your day off into a great way. So I love this. I have my meditation time in the morning, and you can do this with either, silent meditation, or sometimes I will use a guided meditation. And I like that because it keeps me focused. It's a way, some people like to be very quiet with that. If I'm too quiet, sometimes my mind will go all kinds of different ways. And so I like a guided meditation to do. And if you're interested in any of those, I'll share the ones that I've got. Just send me a message. I'll be happy to do that. Affirmations. I am so totally pumped about affirmations. And affirmations are where you're making a statement in the present tense about something that you want to change in your life. So if you want to eat healthy, then you don't say, I want to eat healthy, because that implies that it hasn't happened yet. Or you don't say, I will eat healthy. That implies, again, that it hasn't happened yet. It's still in the future. So you say this as if this is what's going on now. So you say, I eat healthy foods every day. I make healthy choices. I am a Plexus Diamond Ambassador. That's one of mine. And so you say that every day, so that you are, you're saying this, so you're teaching your mind to be able to believe this, because your mind, you're just programming your mind. And that is a good thing, because a lot of the programs that we have in our mind were put there by other people, and that they may not serve us anymore. And we did this whole thing about mindset a while back. So you can look back through my YouTube videos and see where we talked about mindset. But affirmations, these are very, very powerful. And you should definitely do them in the morning, but you should also add them throughout the day. Visualization. This is so important. And so if you think about it, I've read that Jack Nicklaus, whenever he does a golf shot, he doesn't do that golf shot until he's standing there and he actually visualizes what it's going to be, the full follow through, and where that ball's going to land. And so that is what most sports athletes do, the successful ones, is they visualize what it is they're going to do. And it's like a rehearsal, that you're rehearsing what it is that you need to do. So again, I do this with visualization. What is my life going to look like when I'm a Plexus Diamond? What is my life going to be? What can I do with that? Where would I go? What would I be doing every day? What causes can I support? What time would I be able to devote to things because I'm not having to work as much? All these different things. So you want to do visualization of what you want your life to look like. I know it's starting to get darker earlier, and I still haven't got all my lights up, but this room right here that you may be able to see, you can still see some the studs in the walls. this was a visualization of mine. This is my new office that we built, and this was a goal. This was a goal that was on a sheet. We've still got that sheet outside our bedroom wall where it said that we were going to build an office. This is going to be my office, my workout room, my workout studio, and we visualized this. And we made the plans as to what we wanted it to look like. We told the builders what we wanted it to look like. We didn't write it all out. We just told them what we wanted to do. They caught on to our vision. And it's this amazing room. Now, yeah, it still needs some work to be done on it, but I can work from it. And I'm so super excited about that because this is an example of visualization coming true. So this is how I know that this works, is because you've got to be able to visualize it before you can just expect it to happen. Next, exercise. It is important to move your body every day. Now, I'm a fitness trainer. I'm a T-TAP fitness trainer, master trainer, and it is important to move your body every day. Now, this does not mean, okay, you've got to get up at 4 a.m. in order to do an hour workout. That may be what you choose to do, but you don't have to do this. And one of the things that I like about what Hal has said in the book is, yes, you want to devote some time to all of these, but if you are really busy one morning and you don't want to get up at 3 a.m. to get everything done, and you say you've got to leave at 5 a.m., you've got a particularly early morning, then he says, do a 6-minute version of this. These are, these savers are 6 things, S-A-V-E-R-S, yeah, 6 things, I had to verify. So these 6 things, do 1 minute of each. Do a minute of silence, do a minute of affirmations, do a minute of visualization, do a minute of exercise. If you're a T-tapper, do primary back stretch. If you are not a T-tapper and you want to do some jumping jacks, do some push-ups, walk in place, something to get your body moving, do some stretches. So because that's so important, it's important in more than just for your body, it's important for your mind as well, because exercise produces serotonin and it just produces these nice endorphins in your body and you just feel better. And I can tell a difference on the days that I don't start my days with exercise. And I can normally notice throughout the day, I just don't feel as good. So I make a point to do this. And with the T-TAP, I can do that in like 15 to 30 minutes, but you can take anything. You can find all kinds of clips on YouTube about how to do exercise and do that in a short amount of time. But it's important to move your body. Reading. Okay, reading is another important thing. Former English teacher here, love to read. I cannot wait to have many bookshelves in this room. But reading, and we're talking about reading something positive. So if you are doing your prayer, then you maybe want to read the Bible. Maybe there's something else that you want to read. Maybe, but I strongly encourage you to do something, read it positively. This is not for reading your latest novel, but this is reading for doing something that is going to make a difference in your life, something motivational, something skill-based. If you're learning about network marketing, hey, take a few minutes and read a network marketing skills book, but read something every day. Leaders are readers, and I've heard it said by Jim Rohn, wonderful motivational speaker, is that rich people have big libraries, poor people have big TVs. That may sting, but I know that we've gotten to the point where we just don't watch TV anymore. If we want to watch a TV show, we don't even have our direct TV or satellite or anything like that connected anymore. Well, if we decide we want to watch something, we'll go buy it on DVD and we'll watch it a little bit, but it's not something that we are keeping up with a show or anything, because we don't have the time, and we choose not to pollute our minds with most of frankly, the crap that's on TV. There's a lot of junk on TV. So pardon the language, but there's just a lot of junk on TV. Scribing. Okay, so that's where the last S comes in, because saying saber didn't sound right. So we're having scribing on this, and this is where you can write in a journal. I also use this to write down my affirmations. I also use this as writing out my visualization. So you want to do writing, and by writing, I'm not talking about typing on a computer. I'm talking about actually using a pen and a piece of paper, because you have to concentrate more. I can actually talk and type at the same time and get it pretty much right. It's a little more difficult for me to handwrite out something and to be able to make sure that it makes sense. So that it does something creative with your brain. If you look at the studies that show the difference in the brains of children who learn cursive writing versus those who don't, as former teacher, big proponent of learning handwriting and cursive writing for many reasons. But if that it does something for your brain, and I can tell it makes a difference in my day if I do that each day. Am I perfect with this? No. There are days where I'm busy or something happens or I get up late or whatever, but I make this an effort each day, and I have time scheduled on this. So again, how to win the day. You have the silence. The idea is to just start with a calm mind, affirmations, encouraging words to yourself, visualization, imagine yourself doing the thing and imagining how it will feel whenever you succeed. Exercises, you don't have to do a marathon in the morning, but you want to get something, the oxygen and blood flow into your brain. Reading, filling your mind with positive thoughts and how to improve yourself. And again, writing, scribing, writing or journaling helps you to be more aware and self-articulate. Okay. Harvey Mackay, I love ending our presentations with Harvey Mackay. A successful person is usually an average person who took a chance. We all have different skills. We all have different talents, and we are not doing anything super I don't know, something that required us to go to school for a long time. We're average people who took a chance and decided to do something different with our lives. And you can do that with Plexus. And I love the way that this business has encouraged me to be a better person and to work on my skills and to work on my leadership abilities, to be able to be better and to encourage others to be their absolute best. So let's get you started today. This is the perfect month to get started with Plexus. But if you're already with Plexus, yay, that's also a very smart move on your part. Let's get you started with the savers. Get started with those with your day and make a commitment to do those each day so that you can see how your life will change with that. So, well, let me stop my sharing there. And I saw a comment from Cindy. Yes, I agree. All right, so we actually we're running a little ahead of schedule. Yay! So see if there's anybody has any questions or comments that you want to make about what we've talked about today. If you do, you can unmute yourself, or I think there's a way you can like raise your hand. Okay, so from Terry, what exactly do I write in my journal? It varies. Mostly what I do, I have 2 pages that I've been doing. And the first page is the visualization page. And I started this, Terry, you read the You Were Born Rich book with us and on our team. And so I start out with I am so happy and grateful now that I am, and then I write my goal. So in my case, I'm a Plexus Diamond Ambassador. And I write out what that looks like. And I write out what I'm doing. Like, for example, one of the things that I want to have is I want to have an RV. We have one. It's an old one. I want a newer one. So I write out, what is that like, that we drive down to Alabama to go see my grandson, that we are taking this all around. I'm going to drive up and go see Isabel in Toronto. Yay. I got to get my passport first. But we're going to, be able to travel wherever we want to be. And we love doing stuff like that. So those types of things. I've written out what my diamond documentary is going to look like, where I want to have everybody, who's going to be in it, what am I going to say. So these are things that I am visualizing and writing out. Now then on the other page, so I do that on one side, and on the other page what I write out is I write out my affirmations. So I write out that I love and approve of myself. I think that is the #1 affirmation that you need to be writing for yourself and saying for yourself, is that I love and approve of myself. And another one that I absolutely love is I'm always in the right place at the right time. And I say that a lot whenever I'm running late, is that there is a reason why, and I've seen that happen before where I was running late for a meeting and I'm getting anxious. It's a way for me to calm down. But I miss being in it. I've seen it so many times. I've missed being in a car wreck, because if I had been there, say 5 minutes before, I could have been in a car wreck or had run off the road or something like that. So I just trust that I'm in the right place at the right time, and whatever needs to happen is happening. So those types of things I write about. What's another one that I like to write? Oh, that I eat healthy foods, or that I feel the healthiest that I've ever felt. I love how my clothes fit. What's the one? I love, I take the diamond income, and I put that into a monthly amount. I love seeing that much money put into my account each month. So all kinds of things like that, so that I get comfortable with that. Yes, Karen, it is so true. Is that you trust where you are at the time. Let's see. Can you please? Oh, the name of the person, Jim Rohn, R-O-H-N. And you can just look up Jim Rohn big libraries, and you can see a graphic where it's got the whole thing on there. But it's rich people have big libraries, poor people have big TVs, and that is you can start to see that. But and I just like that, because it says that it shows the priorities. Is that you want to, yes, you can learn some things from TV, but as I said before, the majority of it right now is just not worth your time. It's just not, there's not that much on there. Reality TV, sorry to say, is scripted. It's not reality. And it's usually a lot of it's in such poor taste. And then you really don't need to be filling your mind with a lot of the violence that's on there, and a lot of the negativity. Just don't put it in your mind. It's not worth that. All right. Any other questions or thoughts that you'd like to share? All right. Who's pumped about the rank up and score this month? Yay! Yes, I am so excited about this. And y'all, this is kind of part of the visualization that I've talked about. I have to share this with y'all. I shared it with a chat that I'm in. Yesterday, before this was announced, this was early yesterday morning, and I went through, and like I said, I write out these things. And so I wrote out, one of the things is that, I'm so happy and thankful now that I'm a Plexus Diamond Ambassador. And the next thing I wrote about is, I said, I think back on that day in October of 2016 when everything, it just took off and my team started to grow exponentially. And that everybody was growing and the whole team's expanding and we're helping so many people and all these other things. This was before I knew about this program, or not the program, the incentive. And I shared it with Charlotte, who's my sponsor, and I took a picture of my what I had written, and she was like, whoa, talk about, kind of calling something into being, and because this is an opportunity for people to rank up. And it's going to be wonderful to be able to watch my team rank up. Y'all, yes, I get excited about me ranking up. Yes, I do. But I get so excited about watching y'all rank up. That part is so much fun. And that part, whenever some people say stuff about network marketing and pyramid scheme and all like that, number one, they don't know what they're talking about. But number two, with Plexus, it's all about the teamwork and working with people who are positive and who want you. If you do well, we do well, but we want you to do well too. That's the whole thing about it, is that you want to help other people do well, and that's a incredibly rewarding feeling. So I'm so excited about this. I cannot wait to see what it looks like by October 31st. I think we're just going to see some phenomenal growth on our team and everybody. I think every Plexus team. This is going to be a tremendous growth spurt for Plexus. Terry's so excited. Yes, I love it. I love it. All right. Any other questions or comments before we close? Our company sees so much. Yes. I love that our company sees so much into the future. And I love that they have said that whatever they do is they make sure that it's right for the company and it's right for the ambassadors. And if it's right for the company, but it's not right for the ambassadors, they're not going to do it. And if it's right for the ambassadors, but not right for the company, they're not going to do it. So they balance all of that out. And that is that's a way to have a win-win for everybody. And that's something that should be something that we should model in our families' lives. Is, we should make sure that this is right for everyone. Right balance is so key and awesome for all of us. Absolutely. I can tell Terry's excited. Yes, I love it. Okay. All right. Well, if y'all are finished, let's see. I'm in network marketing before. I've never seen anything like Plexus, and tries to help everyone get where they need to be. Cindy, you're so right. I've worked with other network marketing companies before, mostly just loosely, not really anything to really try. And make a huge business out of it, and I've never, ever seen anything like Plexus. So yes, and Karen, amen. All right, well, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and end it tonight so that this will be right about 30 minutes on our video. Thank you for being here. And again, if you are watching this and you are not working with a Plexus ambassador, my contact information will be below. But if you are working with a Plexus ambassador, go back to that person and get started with them. They want the best for you, and we're happy to help. And when Plexus ambassadors do well, everybody does well. So anyway, everybody have a wonderful night, and go Plexus. Good night.